Hey, what's up, reefer folks? So I promised that I'd make a video here, and I wanted to show some of the inhabitants of the tank, some of the less usual inhabitants. This is a video. This part of the video is for. I want to show the cowries that I have. I have like 4 cowries that I raw collected about a month ago. So this is one of them. I wanted to see if anybody can identify the species. So I promised I'd make a video of these cowries, but I think my camera is not that good, so it might not be able to focus that well. You can see the cowrie kind of moving off this piece of driftwood here. Maybe it'll go on the glass and then there you go. Whoops. So if anybody can identify this cowrie, you just let me know what it is in the comments. But I don't blame you if you can't, because the camera's not looking that good. I think the video quality is not that great. Just some little footage here. See if I can get a good angle. Maybe you can touch the shell and get it to retract its skin a little bit. You can see the color of the shell underneath. So if you can identify that, you're a better man than me. This is my seacucumber. I also wild collected this one. I got this guy when he was about an inch long. I took him. I purposely took one that was very small and wanted to have something that wouldn't be too big for the tank, but it didn't turn out that way. Can't really see much on this. He's kind of hidden behind the rocks and in the rocks. I'll try to wait for him to come out, get a better shot. So here you can see him eating. Like he's got these tentacles on the front of his on the front part. He scoops in the gravel and the detritus, and it comes out the other end filtered. It kind of poops out gravel that's clean. So these sea cucumbers are actually very good at cleaning your sand bed. I don't really see these too much in reef tanks. It's not really that popular. You can see the size of how big he's gotten. So they really do eat your detritus. They're really good sand bed cleaners. But they are big, slow-moving inhabitants, so if you don't like seeing them in the tank, then they're probably not for you. But they're really good at cleaning up the tank, I find. Try to get a closer shot of the tentacles and how he uses them to scoop in the sand. They kind of look like a sea apple's tentacles. This is another fish that I wild collected, scabi, and it's the front part is white and the back part is black. Half the fish is white, half the fish is black. It's a two-tone fish. And here's another shot of the one of the cowries that I collected. So here I'm just trying to poke a little crab that came in as a hitchhiker with the sand. When I got my sand, there's this white crab. I think you can't really see it that well here because the white balance is not working on this shot. But it's a small white crab. It's about a size of smaller than my fingernail. Actually, it was completely white. So I like that I got this. I thought it was cool, and I kept it in. It's small. It's reef safe. Doesn't do anything. Doesn't really something like behaves similarly to an emerald crab, but I find it's a little nicer. Completely white, and just hides in the sand, kind of burrows in the sand, or hangs out in the macroalgae. I'm just trying to prod it here to get it to move around, see if I can get a better shot at it, but I'm not able to. It's just not working. You can see it here in the macroalgae. It's maybe a better shot, but still blurry. So you can see how small it is compared to the caulerpa, the bubble caulerpa. I mean grape caulerpa, sorry. Just inching along there. This is in my sump, in another tier of the sump. I have this crab actually grew out. It was just as small as the other one that you just saw, and it grew into this crab's like 4 inches long, and I usually feed him. I'll feed him something with those chopsticks that I have. I don't have the camera aimed properly here. Yeah, so that's how I feed him with these chopsticks. He's gotten to be pretty big, but I haven't really gotten rid of him. Here I'm just going to cut off some ulva that's growing out of the return pipe, the drain pipe, sorry. Just grab that ulva and give it to the tang. You see how he really loves that ulva. He just goes crazy for it. He's eating right out of my hands. Just a shot of the tank here. Show you the tang swimming around the tank, and this tang was, I caught this when I was on a fishing trip with my buddies. We went out fishing, and these guys, they actually eat tangs, and they'll actually eat these fish. They have no idea of the value in terms of ornamental fish. They have no idea of the value that they actually have in the West, and they'll eat these fish like food fish. There's a shot of the gobby again. If anybody can identify this gobby, I'd appreciate that. Just leave it in the comments. This is lawnmower blenny. that I wild collected. I actually got this fish out of water. He was on a piece of wood that was on the beach, and as soon as you approach them, they kind of jump into the water. They flick themselves off whatever they are and jump right into the water. I was so surprised. I was collecting at night, and I saw them on the wood, and I was able to catch them. But it's incredible. They're actually out of water, completely out of water. Not even partially in the water, completely out, and they jump back in when there's danger around. I don't know why they do that, but that's how I collected that. It's quite a colorful fish. All right, so this is almost almost the end of the video. Thanks for watching. I hope this is actually the first video that I edited out, so I'm just narrating the track here. So I'm wondering how this is going to work out as a video. It's kind of an experiment, and I hope my videos get better in the future. This is just my first one, so we'll see how this works out. I'm using HitFilm. And for anybody that's thinking of editing their videos, you can check out HitFilm. There's a free version of it. It's pretty good. I like it, and it's not that hard to. There's a lot of instructional. There's a lot of information on how to use it and instructional videos. Anyway, getting to the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you online.